Good evening, everybody. It's your favorite girl here to defend Haven, which I still have power, so I gotta suffer through this. I will say this is still a bad episode, but I think with this episode here, if you just tweaked Luxana Troy a little bit there made her just not so uh how would I put this? So annoying. I think we'd have a really good episode. I think it's Loxana Troy that's what brought this episode down there. Now listen to a lore runner here talk about. Hey Gorilla, feel free to hop up if you'd like. Um, I feel I was listening to lore runner on this. I think he just got so mad with this episode that he just started nitpicking everything there. But they're talking about stuff like the Wyatt there being able to see that woman in his dreams there. Well, hey there, John DeMarco. And with that dream there, we kind of had that before. We've had people who I wouldn't say it's almost like it was a prophecy dreams that him and her were having. It still didn't make sense, but it could have been just kind of like a prophecy dream, kind of type deal. We've heard of stories about that here on Earth, even though they're probably greatly exaggerated. But it, anyhow, and there's other stuff that were nitpicked, like, oh, they said, oh, they bypassed the Stargate. Well, I'm pretty sure they had some kind of like, basically, I was thinking that as like buoys out there at the edge of their solar system that you're supposed to respond to when your ship arrives to their planet, and the Trillians were just not responding to anybody. But I think it was an interesting concept to have a cross species plague there that was wiping them out. So they could have changed up the makeups a little bit, like gave them legion, like actually make them look like they're sick with something. I suppose that could be a nitpick. They didn't look like they were sick and all that in the episode. But half this episode, I'm gonna have to go on memory because I was too busy filming the storm and stuff that was going on. We got pretty damn lucky. Most of it went around us and stuff. We got a little windy here, but not too bad. Yeah, and really dusty. I can still feel the dirt in my teeth from when I was outside. But I think there was an interesting thing that a lot of people missed in this is like the Federation was obviously aware of the Torellians there and the Civil War or whatever you want to call it, or the conflict they had on their planet that turned into a biological warfare there. But the one question that nobody brings up is why didn't the Federation sit there and try to help them, like get all their top doctors on it to try to see if they can find a cure for these people. That's where it brings it into was it a Prime Directive episode there then? Because they obviously didn't have warp fight because they're just heading there in sublight speeds there. But I still think it made an interesting conundrum there. What they should do to help these people and all that. And it's not like they're hostile and they're forcing their way to beam down onto a planet. They're really cordial and all that. And this was the first episode that we got to hear Armin Shimmerman. So that's pretty nice. We got to have this is where he got his debut into Star Trek there. But uh and then they had a few good lines in there. Though I wish they would change up Picard's line there where he's just telling at all there's no bickering. There should be no disputes on at any Federation gatherings there. So he calls all disputes resolved. I mean, it would have been just better if he just told everybody just to shut the hell up. But it just shows shows that how diplomatic he can be, and this just proves this is another proof of my thought process that he should have been a diplomat, not a captain of a starship. He should there. And you got a little bit of rough acting, but hell, this was only the third episode they ever filmed together. Uh, so there's that. So I can forgive that. It's only their third episode. Other than that, there's not much defense for this episode. I mean, it is a bad episode, but it had its shining moments there. I liked when Data said there, please continue your petter bickering. I'm quite interested in that. That did give me a genuine laugh there. And I kind of wish that they would have came back to that. Did Wyatt actually be able to cure the plague ship or not? But because he did beam over there he risked his own life there to go try to treat these people. That shows how much of a real doctor he is. All right. Well, that's my defense of this episode. What else do you guys want to talk about? We got about 50 minutes before we got Star Trek Jeopardy tonight. So, and also make sure to check out Resolute Germ's channel tomorrow. He is having a special stream of the 300 to celebrate his 300 survivor or 300 subscribers. Got about some survivors there for some reason. Yeah, but Resolute Germ will have his 300 subscriber stream tomorrow, so make sure to check that out. Granted, I'm not a big fan of the film, but it has a good story behind it. But I'll make sure to be there. Um, so, and also oh, and I will be streaming Monday. I think a good topic for Monday would be discussing the difference between TOS diplomacy and Burman area diplomacy. And I do not know what the hell my cats are doing. I just hear the cats never meow, but this one won't. Pumpkin will shut the hell up right now. So, make sure to swing by on Saturday there. We'll be doing Babylon 5 again. I believe we are on episodes 5 and 6, if I remember correctly. And on Sunday, we'll be doing Attack of the Killer Tomatoes 2. There. Both of those will be at 7 o'clock, and Monday will be at 7:30. So with that, because I'm gonna save my diplomacy talk for Monday. There, I think with that, I'm gonna end the stream, and just remember to be a gorilla.